You stole my heart of gold after my silver soul. Can you dig any deeper now? I gave you all I own, put you on this golden throne. But I'm a little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. You cashed in on my promises. You know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up.
Hello and welcome to the stream here from AIM Studios GG, and we're going to broadcast Telia Masters here as we are following the Norwegian first place team here called Rich Gang. And welcome to our casters, me, Thinked, and as well Mastermixer. Welcome.
Hello.
Hello. I mean,
Hello,
okay.
hello.
Yeah, so for those of you watching, this is the first time we are actually broadcasting in English, so be with us, I don't know. I don't
patient.
even... Yeah, patient, there we have the word. Anyways, the first team Rich Gang is going to face here is San, or we did see the name here, didn't we, Mastermixer?
Yeah, go ahead and try pronounce that, because I don't want to take a chance.
So, for those of you that are actually from Iceland, I'm very, very sorry, but here we go. Sansdaro til Amenung. Is that, like, even close? Anyways, yeah. So
I mean, we have to hope it goes.
Yeah,
Close
we
enough.
do. Anyways, so that is the Icelandic second team here from from Iceland, of course. And
Yep.
I got a message here from Banderas, the top laner for Rich Gang, that the members of Sun or SNS, I don't know what we're supposed to use here, as they are about low masters, high masters. So they are actually kind of good here. And the Norwegian League, I mean,
Yep. I mean, if we're gonna compare this Icelandic second seed, we can first begin by talking about their compare them to like their first seed. Since they're not the best seed in Iceland, we can compare them to that seed and how their playoffs in Iceland went. And what happened was both the seed 1 and seed 2 in Iceland started in the upper bracket. However, San actually took themselves all the way to the final, where the first seed actually lost in the upper bracket and had to fight in the lower bracket. And when they actually met the first seed, which is XS, they lost 3-2. But nonetheless, they fought themselves from upper, while XS fought themselves from lower, meaning that they can easily compare themselves to the first seed, in my opinion. Both the teams are very equal, at least according to how the Icelandic playoffs look like. And I think we're gonna get to some good stuff from Iceland this year, maybe.
Yeah, of course there. And as well, X's. I actually thought that was an English team, but yeah, I can see it here as well. It was here in Telemasters last season as well. So it is fun to see a lot of the teams returning. That is also interesting because like a lot of the teams here, they are returning. They're still like the best teams in their respective regions. But yeah, so it is going to be fun looking at the game here, and it's also going to be fun, like, starting to compare the regions here, because I think that is the most fun. It's the same in Worlds, when you can, like, see how the LPL does against the LCK or against the EU or NA. That is a really fun part of League of Legends, comparing, like, the teams, and also cheering for your nation, even though we should be a bit objective during the stream here. But yeah, do you see this in chat, Mastermixer? Are we going to start soon, or is it,
Yeah, I see this. But we are just waiting for the Icelandic team. One of the players are patching.
Oh, well.
So there's not much we can do, but wait.
Well, in that case, you can start by giving us an introduction to Telemasters, can't you, Mastermixer? At least to the Swedish teams here, because you have some knowledge about them.
Yeah. I think we're just gonna stick to the group that we're talking about. In my opinion.
Yeah.
And we can first begin with why can't I find this? Give me a second.
Yeah. Summer playoffs.
A bit scuffed.
There we go. All the teams. Group A. We are in Group B, right?
B. Yeah. Yes. So I can just start with introducing all the teams that is in Group B. That is the ones we're gonna be following the most, at least. We have Rich Gang from Norway. We have Sandstaro til og med Nug from Iceland, which are the two teams that we're gonna be streaming today. We have Nuriki, M&M Gaming, Lanomania, and Absolved. These are the teams that we're going to be following closely. And I'm not sure if you want to go into a lot of details, because we're not exactly broadcasting these teams, but I can at least say the seeds. So we have the first seed in Norway, second seed in Iceland, first seed in Denmark. We have the second seed in Sweden. We have the second seed in UK and the first seed in Finland in our group.
Oh. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that seems about right, doesn't it? I just noticed here, so apparently we have been 10 minutes due past the start of the game here. So apparently Sun is losing all bans and getting a minor penalty. I'm not sure if this is a joke, but it comes from the admin, so...
I don't think this is a joke, because they should be patching beforehand. And I'm not sure how that's gonna look in the first game here, because Rich King is on red side, and that is their favorite side, as we've seen from Norway. And if you don't ban their champion, stuff like the Fiora, the Nico, the Kha'Zix, the Sinzao, the Volibear, all this is going to be open if they don't have bans because of this penalty. So I'm not sure how this is going to look like because of that.
Yeah, no, that is actually going to be dangerous. As we saw in the Norwegian playoffs, I mean, yeah, at least the finals there, the red side always won the games, and because like they have the last picture going through. So, and especially therefore Rich Gang as well, with all of the flex pick through, like the Tug, who is both a support, a jungler, and a mid laner, and I still playing supportive mid laners, and also like can do a lot of other stuff. Saito being very aggressive, and then it's like Banderas and Slice, both of that, like that duo in top lane, so strong here. So it's going to be interesting looking at how they're going to compare towards Zatzarot. No, Zarzator. You know, you actually had the pronunciation there for the...
Sarasadora.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And AC Zusa. I mean, so I guess we are like kind of relatives, like Norwegians and Icelandic people, I guess. Both Vikings
I
with...
guess we're at least the closest we can say, because we are from Norway, so that's at least the closest to Iceland.
Yeah.
But relatives, I'm not sure if that's entirely correct though, but maybe.
Well, anyways, apparently there is a guy on the Sun team here, which is called Adi. And interestingly enough, there is actually a Norwegian player called Adi as well. I don't think they are the same, but yeah, it's a bit fun.
That would be very weird if it's the same and we wouldn't know about it.
Yeah, Adi was like actually playing for the enemy team, and as well, Adi in the Norwegian league is a buddy, or he's a very good friend of many of the members of Rich Gang as well. So yeah, that would be weird. But yeah,
it would be extremely weird. I think the side from Rich Gang would definitely write something in the chat if it were him. So I think we can be safe for sure. It's a Icelandic player.
Yeah.
And
but Mastermixer, as we're sitting
look what the admin has been writing here.
Oh, yeah.
He says that they're also losing priority to second rotation bans, meaning they will lose all 5 bans. This is really bad news from the Icelandic team here in the first game.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
that is actually so bad. That is terrible.
That is really bad.
We lost the cam on the right. No, did you guys lose the cam on the right? Yeah, you did. I will fix that. So today my camera broke, or not my camera, but like the power supply for my camera, meaning that I have to use battery power. So that is a bit unfortunate for today's stream, but I will try and find a fix. That is a problem with like cheap, not Chinese exactly, but like cheap equipment, is that like the capacitors and electronics, they're not meant to last. They are meant to like be broken in a couple of years of use. I will see if we can fix this. Anyways, Mastermixer, I would like you to give a prediction for how the tables and how everything is going to look like. What are the best teams here? What are the worst teams? For today, who is actually the best team before going into the game here?
So you know me, I like to see the draft before I make a prediction. But you always put me in this position. I goddamn hate it, but I will still give a prediction. Do you want me to give a whole prediction, by the way?
Yes.
In a group.
Yeah, total for everything.
Okay, so I think the 2 teams that's going to be at the top is going to be Absolved and Rich Gang. I'm not biased from the Rich Gang point of view. I honestly believe that they are the second best team, at least in our group.
Yeah.
I think they have a chance to push for the first place as well. But I do believe that Absolved and Rich Gang is a bit higher than the other teams. And I guess the other 4 teams you can kind of place... It gets a bit harder to place the other 4 teams in my opinion, because I do believe that those 2 teams are a bit higher than the majority of those 4. But if I were to place those other 4 as well, I would probably put Neriki at 3rd. M&M on 4th, London Mali on 5th, and I will put the Icelandic team on 6th.
Well,
based on previous Telia Masters as well. Okay.
Okay.
We have more development in the chat, by the way.
This, I mean, for those
This
here from the
is-
Iceland, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah. Would you like to tell us about it,
I can
Mastermixer?
explain, yeah.
Hmm.
So basically, what happened now is we're 15 minutes past due. The other player, we're still missing one player from the Icelandic team, and currently the admin has given Rich Gang the first game.
Yeah, it has been
And,
giving over. So
Sun, yeah, so basically, Sun still gets a side selection. However, basically, they just lost the first game.
well, I mean, this is not fun. Not even like
No,
if you're
no, no,
cheering
no.
for Rich Gan, this is not fun because yeah, we want to see the games. We want to see the teams play
I
versus
mean, we
each
want
other.
to see 3 games.
Yeah, we do.
And we might not even get to see 2 games now, unless
Oh.
San wins this game. We just get
Yeah.
1 game, and that's it.
I mean, at least they can choose the side now. So if they want to go red side, they can.
Yeah, that's true.
They also lose 3% or 3 minor penalties here, so they lose 3% of the prize pool apparently, which is
I'm not sure if that is correct though, because the admin hasn't confirmed that. That's just the players writing that. I'm not sure if that's entirely correct.
yeah. Let's hope it isn't.
But
Anyways,
maybe.
85% though. It looks like we're at least going to see the second gamer. So I mean, we have been sitting here for a while now, Mastermixer.
We have, yeah. At least he's on 85% patching, but I still have 5 more minutes. What's up with Icelandic internet? Too much snow on the router?
Too much snow on the router here. You know, it's an island, right? Like it is like how many kilometers away from Europe, and yeah. Anyways, it didn't take that long, but it's probably like they have a lot of ping as well. It is a disadvantage to play from Iceland, I think. If someone in the chat here could like let us know how much ping you guys have when playing.
Yeah, that was exactly the question I had as well.
Yeah.
Because if you have over 50 ping, like around 70 plus,
yeah,
it's a huge disadvantage.
So much actually. Yeah. That is like at least like 200 LP in terms of ranking in solo queue, isn't it?
I mean, I guess as well. If you want to go back to comparing, if you want to add the 200 LP, they are actually same elo as Rich Gang. If you put on 200 LP, give or take. So if we at least get to see this match today, then I think it's going to be a good one. And some more development here.
Yeah.
Sand chose red side.
That is...
which is very expecting though, because we all know that Rich Gang likes to play red.
Yeah,
and,
we do.
And I think it's just... I don't know too much about Sand if they prioritize red themselves or blue side, but nonetheless, it's good to take that away from Rich Gang.
Yep. Anyways, do you know how like estimated time for the stream to start here, Mastermixer, as we've been sitting here for a very long time now?
Well, the only estimated time I can give is whenever he's done patching, he will instantly join the server, the lobby, and we will start immediately. And he currently is on like 95% or whatever.
Yeah.
So it should be a couple of minutes, like 2-3 minutes.
I mean, yeah.
Hopefully, at least.
Hopefully.
Oh, he just joined.
He just joined.
He just joined.
Okay, well,
Yep.
then it seems like we're going to start here. I was actually going to show a highlight maybe from the Norwegian League. I don't think we're going to make that. Or maybe we are actually Beast highlights. Let's see if we can find something. Like, I mean, we have some amazing plays here that happen in the Norwegian League, but yeah, I don't know. Let's just play some of them. It is fun. Do they have bans now? Oh, yeah. Okay. So...
Yeah, they have bans for the second game. That's good. Very good news.
I am going to play the highlight now. And that is the Baron play, if you remember. That,
I can't see it, because we're not currently sharing screen. But which Baron play are we talking about here?
Yeah, the Pentakill here from Banderas.
The Pentakill, the Kale. Yeah.
It is Banderas, the top laner here, that
Yep.
we are going to be watching today. Oh, that is going to be really fun here. Anyways, it seems like we are ready. Both teams here, Costers, yes, we are ready. So, and with that, we are going to go into Champions League here. Game number 1 or 2 in terms of points here. Anyways,
Yep.
going into Champions League here. Let's see.
Yep. Our first game to review. However, it's a second game because of the penalty, and we're getting a Nivea ban first here. Not sure if that is. I guess that's towards San, towards Addy here. However, funny joke here is that Nivea, Iceland, you know, ice.
yeah, ice. Okay.
Frostfjord or whatever.
I mean,
That lore is not sure.
oh, Freljord isn't? No, yeah.
Freljord, yeah, that's the one.
Freljord, yeah.
Freljord, yeah.
I guess that's based mostly on like Nordic.
Norse mythology, I would assume.
Yeah, exactly. I guess
Also,
who's
look
brown
here.
in that? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you look here as well. Like, Rich Gang's banning Vladimir, and this is a champion that Banderas has played a lot through the regular season. So this is a bit of an interesting development, because they apparently believe that Sen is going to prioritize that champion in their first 3. And Malzahar. What are these champions? Very interesting. Just removing a lot of the CC champions, very late game heavy scaling mid laners, at least seems like. I assume that's 3 mid laners.
Vladimir and Nivea, I guess like Vladimir here also can be played in the top lane by a lot of top laners here, but yeah.
But it seems all to be towards Addy here, just removing his champion pool as much as possible.
Yeah, and as well on the other side, we see the Xin Zhao, the Gwen, and the Fiora, and that is obviously towards the top laner here for Rich Gang Banderas.
But here does Rich Gang their specialty. They will, of course, pick Thresh first pick. This has worked so much in the past for them. As well, if you look through the regular season across all the games we have at least broadcasted, not just Rich Gang, but other teams as well in Norway has had a really high percentage on the Thresh in their games. And this is the champion that most teams has actually won on, give or take. And we do get to see a Nautilus here as a counter. This is actually the first time we've seen a Nautilus into Thresh.
Oh,
and it's so fun to see, because it's a matchup that can turn into a lot of fighting if both of the teams go for opt in for an AD carry that wants to fight. And we really got to see Lee Sin from Rich Gang here, because Volibear is open.
Oh, Rich Gang locks in Lee Sin here. I mean, so it's a Shaco as well. That is like... Oh, and the Kalista here. We know Sight has played this a lot, and he loves that champion. He loves the aggressiveness of that champion, so... Well...
Yeah, and we get to see what Rich Gang is doing here. So they are going for the all-on fighting in the bot lane here. So I would assume from the side of San that you can't just go for a scaling kind of AD carry now, because that's really bad with Nautilus, at least when you have this type of match in bot lane. So I would assume something like the Kai'Sa, the Saya. Okay, that makes no sense in my opinion.
A bit dangerous. One hook here.
That is a bit dangerous, yeah. That's...
Definitely.
Because Rich Gang was handshaking on the fighting in bot lane, and then San opted into Nautilus, and then they... It was like they started the handshake, and then they pulled their hand away by picking the Kog'Maw. So that bot lane is going to be really interesting to see. But I do believe that Rich Gang has a lot of options here to punish that bot lane.
But then again, we are talking about players here, which they have their specialities, right? And
true, yeah.
I have played with Kog'Maw players and that are just amazing on Kog'Maw, and if they play another champion, they won't do as much. And with Kog'Maw, if you know how to play that champion, you can abuse the range, you can abuse the trading in lane, and especially versus Kalista as well, where you have the range advantage, especially with the W there. And I guess like the Nautilus with Kog'Maw is not the best combination here, but with the Shaco as well, you have a lot of kill pressure in the bot lane for SNS here, so it is going to be interesting. But look at the bans here, though.
That is true. We get to see the Nico away from Isu. Don't want to give it to him, and also that Malphite ban. I guess that's just to remove it for Banderas there, so they can't lock themselves into Kog'Maw. Since they don't have the shield support on Sand, I actually have the very strong CC heavy peel champ support like Nautilus. However, if you look at Rich Gang here, like they have a very good dive if that Lee Sin goes into the jungle. But still, they could still fuck the Lee Sin, go in for a Volibear here. Volibear in top lane as well is really strong.
This is going to be spicy though. The Viego there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just got an image here from the manager of Rich Gang, and so 2 minutes. These are the rules for when you lose bans and what happens. The first 2 minutes, if you don't start the game, you lose the first ban. The first 5 minutes, you lose 3 bans. 10 minutes, you lose all bans and 1 minor penalty. And 15 minutes, forfeit of game and 3 minor penalties. And if you wait 25 minutes, it's a forfeit of the series and major
but what
penalty.
Does -3 penalty mean? Just
I guess it's the percentage of the prize pool, as the members of SNS
Okay.
mentioned. I assume that's at least correct here. Though, but look at these champions, though. Camille and, yeah, of course.
And Seraphine, okay.
Seraphine, here we go. That is going to be interesting.
We haven't seen that much. We haven't seen the Seraphine Riser here before in the regular season.
Oh.
But we do know that he likes to play these type of champions, though.
Yeah,
He
the
likes to play
supportive,
the...
supportive mid
He likes to play
laners.
the supportive. I guess the Nico is like Nico is the exception, pretty much. But beyond that, it's just pure support mid.
But Poppy!
Poppy. Okay.
Oh, it's been such a long time since we've seen the Poppy. No one in the Norwegian League plays Poppy, so... AC,
Oh, I love the Poppy pick, though.
Oh.
I think the Poppy pick is so good here, actually.
Yeah, it is perfect versus the Lee Sin, Kalista, the Thresh, and the Camille here. It is the perfect pick in the top lane here for SNS. AC, wonderful brain usage there. And Solso actually also with the Shaco, and that is going to be one of the most interesting games, I think, because I remember in the old days of the Norwegian League, the teams used to have these comfort picks, which were just the mains of the players. And it was such an interesting way to look at the game because they didn't know that much macro, but they had complete knowledge over their respective champions. So people picked weird stuff all over the place, and they used it. And because people didn't have experience playing towards this, they did not know how to play against it. So they just lost the games. And as well here, we can see the Shaco and also the Poppy here. That is going to be interesting. The Cogman Nautilus in the bot lane and Mastermixer. Let us get a prediction here for game number 1. Or 2, yeah.
The prediction I'm going to give is I do believe Rich King has won the draft here. If we're just going to go a bit through the drafts itself. First of all, I love the Shaco pick. I think it's so interesting to see in competitive. I've never really seen this in... at all, I think. I don't... like, even when I watch LEC, I don't think I've ever seen a Shaco, not as I can remember at least, so this is going to be really interesting. And if you look at the picks as well here, you see the Poppy opt-in from San, and it's so interesting because for Rich Gang, it's going to be hard to gank the top line pre-level 6 because Camille can't lock down Poppy without ultimate, and Poppy can stop the Lee Sin from charging in, he can stop the Camille from charging in, and when Shake was ganking, the Poppy can stop the Camille from running, which is going to be so interesting because he can put down the boxes, chain down the Camille, and they can look to play around top line. However, I believe for Rich Gang that they're going to be playing for bot side, and since San has that Kog'Maw, they instantly give up the priority in bot lane all in all. So it's gonna be interesting to see here which teams are gonna be getting ahead in the opposite sides of the map.
Yeah, but with that, Mastermixer, we are going to go into game number 1 here. As you can see, Rich Gang is leading with a point here, even though we haven't played the game. That was because of the penalty, if you didn't catch that earlier today. But look at invade here from Rich Gang. 5 members strong here as Tug front lines with Thresh here, looking for the hook here towards Icy.
We'll get the ward. Ah, they get the ward. Nice.
Oh, and the Shaco boxes here being put out by Sosa. Look at these. That is the hook hitting level 1 here. Thug goes in. First blow over to Rich Gang here. That is engaged. And SNS has to just back off here as Rich Gang with a strong start here. Wonderful.
Yeah, this is disaster for San here. So what Rich Gang is doing here, what I love, is that whenever you see a Shaker from the opposite side, you want to invade him, stop him from putting the boxes down. Also, as you can see what Rich King did, they go in here, they put down 2 wards, get complete understanding of where the Shaco is going to start. But also, it seems that like San didn't want to respect that, and then they actually gave up 1 kill, the first blood. But not only that, they gave away the ignite, so Shaco does not have the early skirmish power there, and Nautilus actually has no flash.
Yeah, this is
which
so
is,
bad here.
really bad.
Yeah, so bad actually for Sosa, though. Nautilus with the Hex Flash. I mean, and in some cases, this is actually like a bit better because you don't have the incentive to save your flash, so you can use the Hex Flash whenever you want to, and they have the Ignite advantage in the bot lane here and the heal, so for SNS it's going to...
still, I don't think he's going to really get much use for it, because since they have the Kog'Maw as an AD carry, you're not really going to be able to win the 2v2, unless like you hit everything perfect. I just don't think they win the 2v2 at all, actually. It's going to be really hard. Something has to go wrong from Rich Gang, and...
Yeah, and... Oh, the hit here. Thug looking for something. Though, level 2 advantage here, though, for Rich Gang. Saito hitting that very early on here, and Thug as well, catching that.
And it's just so scary for San here, like, because what Thug is going to do is... He's not going to look for the Kog'Maw hook. He's just going to looking to hook the Nautilus here. And, because he has no flash, so he's going to try to punish that as much as possible the first 5 minutes here.
And even though here Thug used to be a jungler, he is a really good Thresh player. He is actually one of the most important members here of Rich Gang when he plays the Thresh here. Look at the top lane though, Slice here coming in for the gang. The W in there, War Jump, Isu, you have no flash here. The W to stop the engage here. Look at Slice flash in, and a second kill here for the jungler of Rich Gang.
Yeah, and we see that Shaco is boss side here. There's no wards currently.
Oh.
Nah, he's gonna go do Scuttle.
Yeah, the Scuttle Crab there in the bot side. But Slice here, though, yeah.
I love what Rich Gang is doing here, by the way. They're actually playing towards top lane in the beginning, because they know that Shaco's pathing down towards bot. So Slice gets a path up top. He knows that he can punish AC here, because there's no flash in the Poppy. And look here, mid lane.
Out in the mid lane.
Shoving it in for Isu here. So Isu can recall, get that reset.
Good back here in the mid lane as well. Look at the bot lane though. Sosa looking for a play here towards Thug and Saito. And Slice here returning to the top side though. Going over pink ward, being spotted. I see, just backing off there.
Yeah. I mean Rich King even got the kill on Icy there, even when Slice missed that Q there. And AC didn't have to use...
engage here into bot lane. Tug. No flash now, and Thresh uses that. That is kill over to Neza in the bot lane. Kog'Maw getting the kill here.
That's a wonderful hook from Nautilus there. He just completely catches Thug off guard there. He has to ignite as well to lock down the kill.
Sosa looking for a play here.
Oh, Slice.
In the box. Slice going in there. Sosa, no flash on the Shaco. There comes Kalissa with the render. And... no,
Nautilus should have hook anytime soon here, but they do not choose to go for it.
Slice
just
almost finding
it a bit slower. So I do believe Sans should just reset here. He has no camps currently.
Ooh,
but Drake is spawning. Does Rich King want to look for this?
So is a spotted though by the Sentinels.
Yeah, San. He gets a hook
into bot lane there. Saito, no flash. Nothing to follow up though, but gets away with a slither of health there.
Oh, look at the fighting in top lane as well.
Banderas wins the trade there. Kill over to the top lane of Rich Gang.
We can see what Banderas is choosing to do in top lane as well here. He gets that level 6 there in the exchange of the fight, and he just punishes AC here for AC for not having that flash. And yep, top lane not going the way that San wants it to go, and it seems like they've changed their the direction this game, and it seems like that San is going to be playing more towards bot lane than top lane this game now.
Yeah. Rich Gang with a 10 player though.
Yeah.
I mean,
they do get that free Drake there because of the bot lane pressure there. But look at what Rich Gang is doing here. I love this. Yeah, San has no information about that this is happening, and All Thug needs to do is just hit one hook.
Zarsator, this is dangerous. Don't go in there. The hook there
he
in
hits a couple
charge,
as well. He
in
gets a root
as
of
well.
combo.
Naza on the backside there. The Ignite taking down, trying to get away. Zarsator now though. Real good play here from Rich Gang, getting another kill onto their mid laner this time. Isu.
So Zarsator actually gets away here. However, look at Addy. He actually used the TP there. So that's... Yeah, he just wasted that TP to defend them there. And I have to say that for Rich Gang, they got the Coke mine, not the Nautilus instead. And that's so much better, because then they can deny those minions for Kog'Maw and as well.
Yeah,
Zarsator pretty much just got flash up, and he had to use it immediately. So this is wonderful gameplay from Rich Gang so far.
Wonderful, and even though they got a kill though, the Kog'Maw here, Naza, is leading in terms of gold in the bot lane compared to Saito.
That is correct.
I see.
Yeah, he does have a longsword advantage, but Saito has not backed yet either. So now we see Slice just resetting here and Sosa passing towards bot lane. I do believe that Sosa might just look bot lane here, or he might look mid lane.
Wave is pushing in though.
Needs to... Yeah, Sen needs to look for that pressure here. But do look at Slice though.
Oh, and
he is moving as well.
Sosa. 4 members moving towards the bot lane here, looking for the dive. Sosa, here it... Oh, the hook there.
Hook.
That was close. Adi as well in the bot lane here, roaming from the mid lane.
Yeah, he just has that complete control over mid there. There's not much Seraphine can do to get the priority. However, Rich Gang has full understanding that Adi was also there, and Slice was not far away in case that the dive was coming through, so... Rich Gang,
but
they
look
do
at
have the
this,
information.
so the Fresh going up there to front line. There goes the hook, wide hits. The Zarsator, the Nautilus is catched here. And that's a free kill over to Saito, and as well the pressure going over. Naza just have to back up from the bottom turret here as Sosa comes. And that's another play. Oh, Daisy versus Banderas here. Has gotten a lot of armor on the Poppy now, but Banderas still though. That is hard to trade versus a Camille.
Yeah, Banderas has to be a bit careful there. He respects the fact that AC has the entire wave there, so he would take a lot of damage if he goes to that fight.
Oh.
But
mid lane as well here.
Oh, Slice. They know that he's there though. Now this is just gonna back off. But I mean, this is so good start for Rich Gang here. So basically what's gonna happen now is that Banderas, he is trading as much as he can top lane. However, he's not super favored yet. But I think for Banderas, he's just gonna wait for that first item, and the moment he gets that first item, it's gonna look really bad.
Adi here looking for the gate show towards Slice here. Sosa as well chasing in here. Listen, Q hits here. Isu trying to disengage. There goes the engage into Adi, first member to be targeted. Flash still up, not using that to get away here. And Slice, there comes the hook as well, and flash away from Slicer to get out of danger.
Good roll from Star there.
But Sosa out of position here. Slice looking for the Q here.
This is the Q.
Goes back here. Sosa on the wrong side of the map now, though. Mastermixer seems like he's going to get away, though.
Oh, he tries to juke it. He knows Banderas is up there.
But yeah, there comes Fug and the hook. Oh, it even hits him.
What is that? And they say Nautilus Q is broken. I mean, what was that?
That hook, though, yeah, from Freg there. That didn't hit. I'm sorry, that didn't hit. That was...
That did not hit, honestly.
Yeah. But I guess hitboxes in League of Legends still being a problem here.
Yeah. Even though Sora was actually on the first rotation there before Thug, a bit faster than Thug, but...
But look at...
Just getting punished in that one. Sar. Yeah, just a little bit of poke. It's not the end of the world.
Slice though, getting the Herald as well.
Yeah, and I don't think there's that much that San can do about this. I do believe that San has the information that Slice is on the Rift, and Slice is gonna now reset. However, Rich Gang has really good control over the Dragon. Over the lanes at least. They know that they are on the Draker.
It's being started up here though by SNS and Sosa on the farm time. 2000 HP. Isu.
Slice is not going to be here in time. This
not
is
even closer. The hook goes in. Tug goes into the enemy team here. 4 members strong though. And look at the Kalista side to out of position there. Being catch out. Tug trying to get out. Starts the tour. And there's Isu. And the teleport comes in here from Banderas. It looks like Rich Gang is finding the fight here as well.
Yeah, they get the kill out of here. I do believe that they can maybe pressure in that bot lane. Gets the hook. Thug, you are only with Slice here.
Oh, this stun there from Icy. Wonderful stun. Look at the Lee Sin Q though. Slice gets the kill there onto the enemy Kog'Maw. Looking to the kill. Yeah, nothing more is going to happen there.
Oh no, that's disaster. It looked like Poppy was gonna wanted to give the kill to Kog'Maw there. And he doesn't get that off.
But again, being catch out here, the Lee Sin Q against Slice. It's on rampage here. 4:05 this game. That is not a good sign for those of you cheering for SNS Gaming.
Yeah, absolutely not. And I do get the first tower in mid lane, and that is without using the Rift Heroes as well. So Rich Gang really far up here now.
This is the hook here from Tug hits again. And Sosa gets away though.
He has that safety in the Shaco Q at least, so even though he gets hooked, he manages to get out.
Stealing the red buff away
look
here.
at Icy, he's on the rotation
Yeah,
here.
Rich Gang here a bit deep. No flash here for Isu, just being left behind Tug. No lantern yet. Going to look for it. Isu goes down as the shutdown goes over to Aldi.
It's really good for... oh, look at bot lane though. Kog'Maw, can you win this one?
Nasa, really Slice, little HP, flash away there and gets a kill. What a play there from Nasa.
Oh, that's so good for the Icelandic team as well here. They needed these 2 kills. They're getting 2 good shutdowns as well. Maybe there's a chance for comeback here. So they actually got 2k gold back there. They're gonna get some more plates here.
Yeah, that is a lot of gold. And it's over to the Kog'Maw as well here. Nasa getting all the gold here on the Kog'Maw. Oh, one more plating. Is it going to get it? Oh, and then all this ulti in there, mid lane there, flash being used there by Saito, and the hook goes wide.
Yeah, this is really good here. Did Slice not use the altar? And that's why he didn't get the kill on bot lane? Was he really greedy about it?
Wait, really? In that case, that is so greedy, actually.
That is very greedy, yeah. I do believe he had that ulti. Oh, just some trading exchange. Thug is top lane here.
Looking to support his top laner. Banderas with the ulti under the turret here. AC just trying to survive for a bit longer as 3 members of Rich Gang here. Slides also using the Herald. Banderas under the turret though. That is awfully played by Banderas as it goes down towards Icy. And the Herald is here as Naze is going to pop the eye of the Herald, but a kill going over, trading that 1-for-1 in the top lane.
Yeah, there's getting a bit trigger happy there. He goes way too early.
No, but Nazatur, that is a dangerous move there, being hooked and also kicks into the enemy team here. Rich Gang picking up another kill in the top lane.
Yeah. I mean, San just does not have the control of what's going on. I mean, didn't they see them as well? Because they have the ward there. They should have seen them go into that bush.
Oh. Look at top lane though. Tug going to look for the killer. The flash in towards Nasa. Yeah, that is a free kill.
That is a free kill. Can go. Does he have the... Oh, Saito.
Yeah,
does not want to risk that. That's really good.
Yeah, and Tug here, just look at his stats this game. 1-1-9, and the same goes for Slice as well. 5-1-6 there in the jungle.
Yeah. And even though Rich Gang does a bit of mistakes there, they don't get the plates because they riffed a bit too late. And
bot lane, Banderas looking for the kill here. Adi a bit too deep here and going to look for the 1v2 here, getting the engage onto Isu, but that is not enough as the kill goes down. Slice picks up another kill in top side. Here the fight though, SNS trying to look for a really good fight here. That is wonderful. Saito though getting killed and shut down there, and Sun picking up 2-3 kills in the top side there. A really good here for the Icelandic team.
Yeah, I mean, Rich Gang, what are you still doing there, in my opinion? Like, why are they still in top lane there? They're very greedy in this game. They should just reset. They got the tower, reset, set up everything. pressure bot lane, set up the Drake. They have no reason to be still in the top lane.
Naza.
And Isu,
It's still a flash there onto... Oh, the flash there.
Oh, he has to flash
forced out.
he survives it, but he has to use flash, and he's gonna get a late reset for this Drake. So if San... Nah, okay, San has a late reset on those Poppy as well, so they can't pressure the Drake here.
But still, though, this is a 5k gold lead here for Rich Gang, and SNS still finding the kills across the board here. That is really good, and especially on the Kog'Maw ball. Having 6k gold here behind with 1k compared to Saito, but still...
Even though San got those 3 kills, Rich Gang still got the top tower. They still get... They also killed Addy, actually, in the bottom lane as that fight was happening, so... They did get something in the bot lane. They also got the tower, so the goal lead is still very Rich Gang favored, and Rich Gang just opting towards that second Rift Herald now.
Yeah, getting the Scuttle as well in the top side here.
And there's nothing San really can do about this, and as this game is going to progress as well, I mean, yeah, Kog'Maw's going to get stronger. However, I think there's so much kill threat on Rich Gang's side that I think you're going to struggle in a late game nonetheless, because the Camille is going to be so powerful together with the Lee Sin and Seraphine. So I do believe San can't just sit and scale. I have to be looking to stop Rich Gang in their tracks. But how they're gonna do that is gonna be really difficult. I think Sour also has to find an opportunity in the next couple of minutes.
Yeah, definitely.
Box is doing a bit of damage.
But the red buff here is going to get stolen away again here from Rich Gang with a bit deep though, and Badiris on the bottom side still has teleport. There comes the engage in as Shaco uses the code. They're going to get shut down and killed immediately. Look at Addy though finding Saito, and then all this ulti chasing down, and he gets Saito in backline here. Wonderful player from mid laner of SNS, looking to get another kill, and wonderful hook here from Zarzatur. Double kill over to Addy here as Naza just gets the damage up on Kog'Maw. This is wonderful for SNS. Triple kill over for Ice. Oh, Audi here going to look get another kill here as Naza gets the kill on bottom side as well. And SNS here picking up all the kills in this fight.
What is going on from Rich Gang here? Like, this is perfect though for San at least. They do get that opportunity as I was speaking about in the next couple of minutes. They actually get the ace. They get all the 5 kills from the Rich Gang side there, and they're gonna get that mid tower as well.
1 minute.
Yeah, they were losing so hard, and you could just see Addy just getting all the resets there. But Rich Gang, they were really far apart in that fight, and San could just pick the player one by one from Rich Gang. And first you saw Saito getting caught there by Addy, but theirs was locked down by the Nautilus, and yeah, there was just not much they could do in that fight. They were very split, and San punished that very, very good, and they're closing this goal gap very, very fast here. It was around 6k, now it's around 2k, and yeah,
yes,
this is really good, and the Drake is gonna spawn in about 3 minutes or so, and that fight is gonna mean so much to San, and I do believe that since they got the gold on Addy at least, he's gonna be very important in this next fight, and Rich Gang has to stop him in the tracks, because if he do get the resets, and he should be able to just clean up Rich Gang actually. Oh,
yeah, he should. Oh. Look at this as Icy gets the pick here onto Isu, and that's a solo kill for the Poppy as well. Being a bit of an assassin top laner here. But this is really bad here for Rich Gang, as the Kog'Maw is going to go and scale as well and be a bigger opponent in the late game. The hook there. Oh, yeah, no, this ulti. Going to chase down. I don't think that's going to be a kill for either of the teams.
Even though Nautilus uses the ulti here, it doesn't really matter. There's no big objectives happening on the map, so just using that ulti while there's no objectives up to look for kills. And I mean, San is getting back into the game here. They're getting those picks, and they're stopping Ice as well from the side lane, and it's really good for San. They can look to win these 5v5 team fights now, because they do have they're closing the goal gap. However, Rich Gang can still play for Silent. They do have this strong Camille. Camille is sitting on that first item, soon second item as well, and there's not much that San can do towards the Camille. So if Rich Gang just slows down the game here, they have done a couple of mistakes, slow down the game, relax, play towards a Camille, and just wait for Drakes and play around those objective fights. Because there's no reason to fight the way Rich Gang has done this game. There's no objectives, no
look
need
at
to fight.
Sosa here getting caught up.
Sosa.
Rich Gang finding a wonderful kill towards the Shaco here.
Yeah, really big disrespect from Sosa there. He just walks into the bush there, has no vision whatsoever. He should also have the information that Rich Gang did not reset. But I assume he assumed that they reset, but there's really no reason for Rich Gang to reset there, so he just gets completely punished.
Yeah, and that's the Drake also going over to Rich Gang here as they're going to pick up the third Drake of the fourth game. Yeah, fourth Drake of the game here.
Yeah, so even though Rich Gang has done a couple of mistakes and the goal gap is closing, they are actually still getting the soul point here. Because, I mean, this was so important for Sand. I had to, like, look to contest for this Drake, and Sosa gets completely caught off there. And, it's looking really bad for Sand still. However, at least there's hope now. Nonetheless, though.
Yeah.
They can look for that fight, and if they win one more team fight, then Sosa.
Oh, Sosa, this is dangerous. Going to get caught up here using the ultimate to get away here into Shacklone. Also, and the hook there towards Banderas turning the fight here as SNS getting most of the kills here, trying to chase down. More of the members here still getting away with one kill here, even though it was Sosa getting caught off in the start of the fight here.
I mean, Sosa's playing really clean there nonetheless, though. He's playing that Shaco really well. You can see that he's stalling all the time with Cell from his Q. Then he blocks the stun with his ultimate to get enough time to get Q back, and then Sara is there to lock down Banderas, and they get a free kill because of it. So him getting counter was actually turned in their favor, and that's really good by Sam.
Yeah, and there you see also the specialties of the champion Shaco, not a champion we see a lot in the Norwegian League. I don't think we've seen it one game, and we can see that Rich Gang, they don't really know how to play against it, it seems. They knew, like, the first level 1 play to stop the boxes, but as it goes into late game here, it is difficult to play against a champion you never play versus, and that is the, one of the strong side here for SNS Gaming.
That's very true. However, from Rich Gang's side is, they have done a lot of mistakes around the, I don't know, maybe it's like disrespect and just overextending across the board pretty much, and that's what has closed the goal gap. So they just need to, like, calm down, and that should be fine in my opinion. Nonetheless, and if they want to, they don't have to use all their stuff on the Shaco, because they use a lot of stuff to try and lock down the Shaco there. Like, they can use a little bit of stuff here, like use a hook here and there, try to get Sosa locked down, but they're using a lot of utility, which they shouldn't do.
Look at the damage coming through there from Sosa, though, on the Shaco, going AP this game.
He actually has a Cosmic Drive now. That
is big. Thug going in there onto the Nautilus, though. That is not a correct champion to go into. That's a tag, by the way. And look at Adi on the backline there. Wonderful charm there from Isu into backline, though. Adi looking for the kills here. Nothing goes over. Rich Gang picks up 3 kills. 2 kills in that fight.
Yeah, there's nothing Sen can do in that fight. You see that Sara as well. You can't use the ultimate like that from Nautilus, by the way. He used the ultimate on Thresher to... it seemed like he used it as a zoning tool, or like peeling tool, to get away from Rich Gang. However, Rich Gang can just pull him back.
They know he's there, though. Sosa going to look for the steal, but it's a Kalista. That is a hard steal to get through. The hook there, Tug going on. Gets the kill here. Goes in alone there as Saito chases down. Gets a double kill. That goes over to Isu, actually. And Baron Beth goes over to Rich Gang.
Good hook from Thug there. He gives his, he sacrifices his life, however he gets the 2 kills. Gets secured that Drake.
Oh, Banderas getting locked down there by Sassator. That's a deep dive here, though, from Icy and Sassator. He
survives it from all the shit from Isu.
Getting tanked here. The damage goes through here as Rich Gang picks up another 2 kills in the mid lane here, going to chase down with the Baron Buff as well.
They should just be able to push down the mid lane here. Adi is very low. There's nothing he can do. The TP comes in. Gets the Q here.
Adi, that's a deep dive, though, but Sly's picking up another kill here in the mid lane. Rich Gang might be able to look for the end here, though.
Do they want to?
13
Yes.
seconds on starts the
They can at
turret.
least look for a tower back off
Soza,
first
this is
scenario.
very deep though, but Rich Gang has the minute advantage.
Oh.
And also the Bambra Fair as well, going to chase out Saito. Looking for
spawning.
the Nexus turret number 2 here as Zarza returns to the game here. And the kill goes over Slice, ends up dying here, and the hook cancels Bandera. There is engaged onto the backline though. Naza, little HP, and there comes Zazador, and as well Icy on the way here, but that's not enough. Double kill over to Icy in the top lane here, going to look for the kill. Saito just looking at the Nexus.
This on your own, man.
Ice on the goal here as a Rich Gang are trying to finish the game here. Saito on the Nexus, Sosa looking to defend it, but it's not enough. Banderas picks up the kill, and Rich Gang wins the series 1-0 with a bonus point.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of fighting going on here in this game. A lot of back and forth between these two teams. I have to say it's a shame that we don't get to see a second game because of the penalty that San got in the previous, the first 20 minutes of the broadcast. But nonetheless, there's a lot of promising potential from both teams in this game here, and it's great stuff that we're seeing.
Yeah, it is really great, and it's awesome that we are allowed to see this. Though Rich Gang is going to get away with the win here. So, congratulations to Rich Gang. And I guess that's, yeah, that means that we are done with this series as well, even though it's a bit sad we don't get to see the 3 games. Only 1 game being streamed here. That is, yeah, unfortunate, but it happens.
Yeah, now that San actually got this penalty, because that they didn't patch the server up in time. I do hope that for future games that this does not occur again. So hopefully that we won't have issues like that again. So hopefully players updates the client before the game.
Yeah,
it's really important. But nonetheless, we can talk a bit about the game at least. What we saw, how it went, and from what we saw from San is. They showed a lot of good team fighting knowledge, and they used their champions to their advantage. Even though I didn't agree with their draft whatsoever, I did not agree with the Kog'Maw pick. Personally, I've never really seen Shaco that much. I like to see it in a competitive game at least. I'm not sure how good it is, but the Kog'Maw gave a lot of issues for San. But they did show good knowledge within the team fights. They managed to pick Rich Gang off here and there, and for Rich Gang, they're playing really clean early game, but we've seen a bit from Rich Gang that they're a bit aggressive from time to time, and they're overextend sometimes, a bit of disrespect here and there, and then they get punished for it, which we saw against in the finals, Rich Gang versus Bifrost. We saw a lot of back and forth between the teams because Rich Gang was good early game, but gets punished in the mid game.
Yeah,
because of overextending issues, and we say that again here at Telia Masters. I just hope that won't punish them for future games, but at least Rich Gang should know what to work on to not have this issue. And if they get that fixed, I believe that they can be a big contender for the first seed in Group B.
Yeah, I think so as well here, because they are playing amazingly, but they make a lot of mistakes here. They need to clean those up before meeting some of the better teams here in the group. Perhaps
so
Absolve.
If we look at how the game as well went, you see that this game gets close on 26-30 minutes.
Yeah.
26-30, exactly, pretty much. And this is a game that, in my opinion, should have been close for 20 minutes. It should have been super clean, just get the Baron around that area, use the Rift Towers to pressure the inhib towers very early on, because they were sitting up at 6k gold. I think it was around 12 minutes or something. And they could have just pressured really early. However, they get punished for a lot of mistakes because they don't reset, and yeah, there's just a lot of mistakes here and there, and that's why they can't finish that game. However, they still managed to pull it through and get the win at least in the end.
Yeah, they still do. And again, congratulations to Rich Gang for getting the win here in the first round of Telia Masters. We are going to finish off the stream here, Mastermixer. Thank you for today. Thank you actually to both teams here for playing. Yeah. This was wonderful. Thank you for everybody who's watching this stream. It was the first time broadcasting in English, so I hope it wasn't too bad for those of you watching. Really fun though, actually.
Yeah.
And with that, we are going to give you guys the points for today's game and as well finish off the stream with the highlights from the game here.
But before you give a highlight, I want to ask a question that you haven't asked here in Telia Master yet. Who was your MVP? we can't forget this.
Oh,
who was the MVP?
Oh, Mastermixer, you didn't forget it. MVP for game number 1 here. I mean, I would probably say Slice here, actually, because he did a really good job here. Getting the kills and getting the gold going for Rich Gang and the Drakes as well. So Slice is my MVP.
I think so too. Yeah. Slice knew exactly what's going on. I'm not sure who is calling the shots within Rich Gang there, but whoever's calling those shots to invade the shit, go get that. Get the vision, get the control of the map. Whoever's calling those shots, really good. But yeah, great play from Slice, and he punishes with all the information that he has. And again, he's very spot on these Drakes as well, on these Rift Heralds, and you can just see that Rich Gang is getting those objectives because of that.
Yeah, we can see that. Look at this, and also it was a 10 to 1 kills here at one point, actually. So good job to SNS as well, actually, for getting back into this game. But with that, we are going to finish off the stream here, Mastermixer. Thank you, and thank you for everybody who's watching. And we're going to host another channel streaming Telia Masters. We're going to be back tomorrow at 6 o'clock Central European time, I think. So be ready, and we'll see each other then. Thank you.
Again.
Oh, I saw good for the
top laner. Banderas with the ulti under the turret here. AC just trying to survive for a bit longer as 3 members of Rich Gang here. Slides also using the Herald. Banderas under the turret though. That is awfully played by Banderas as it goes down towards Icy. And the Herald is where here as Naze is going to pop the eye of the Herald. Going to pop the eye of the Herald, but a kill going over, trading that 1-for-1 in the top lane.
There's getting a bit trigger happy there. He goes way too early.
No, but Nazatur, that is a dangerous move there, being hooked and also kicks into the enemy team here. Rich Gang picking up another kill in the top lane.
Them as well, because they have the ward there. They should have seen them go into that bush.
Oh. Look at top lane though. Tug going to look for the killer. The flash in towards Naze. Yeah, that is a free kill.
That is a free kill. So can go. Does he have it? Oh, Saito.
Yeah,
does not want to risk that. That's really good.
Goes down, Slice picks up another kill in top side. Here the fight though. SNS trying to look for a really good fight here. That is wonderful. Saito though getting killed and shut down there, and Sun picking up 3 kills in the top side there. A really good here for the Icelandic team.
Yeah.
Here from Zarzatur, double kill over to Addy here as Naza just gets a damage up on Kog'Maw. This is wonderful for SNS. Triple kill over for Isaac. Oh, Addy here going to look get another kill here as Naza gets the kill on bottom side as well. And SNS here picking up all the kills. And
if he do get the resets, and he should be able to just clean up Rich Gang actually. Oh,
yeah, he should. Oh. Look at this as Icy gets the pick here onto Isu, and that's a solo kill for the Poppy as well. Being a bit of an assassin top laner here.
Couple of mistakes, slow down the game, relax, fight towards the Camille, and just wait for Drakes and play around those objective fights. Because there's no reason to fight the way Rich Gang has done this game. There's no objectives.
Look at Sosa here getting caught up. Rich Gang finding a wonderful kill towards the Chaco here. Oh, Sosa, this is dangerous. Going to get caught up here using the open to get away here in the Chaclone. Also, and the hook there towards Banderas turning the fight here as SNS getting most of the kills here, trying to chase down. More of the members here still getting away with 1 kill here. That is big. Tug going in there onto the Nautilus though. That is not a correct champion to go into. That's a tank, by the way. And look at Adi on the backline there. Wonderful charm there from Isu into backline though. Adi looking for the kills here. Nothing goes over. Rich Gang picks up 3 kills. 2 kills in that fight.
Yeah, there's still... Rich Gang can just pull him back.
They know he's there though. Sosa going to look for the steal, but it's a Kalista. That is a hard steal to get through. The hook there, Tug going on. Gets the kill here. Goes in alone there as Saito chases down. Gets a double kill. That goes over to Isu actually. And Baron Beth goes over to Rich Gang.
Get secured that Drake.
Oh,
Gets a
Banderas
hook
getting
here.
locked down
Lane.
there by Sassator.
Girls.
That's a deep dive here, though, from Icy, and
He
Sassator
survives it from all the shit from Isu.
getting tanked here. And the damage goes through here as Rich Gang picks up another 2 kills in the mid lane here, going to chase down with the Baron buff as well.
They should just be able to...
Lane here, going to look for the kill side, though. Just
I don't
looking
think you
at
can
the
defend this on
Nexus.
your own, man.
Eyes on the goal here as the Rich Gang
Rich
are
Gang.
trying to finish the game here. Saito on the Nexus. Sosa looking to defend it, but it's not enough. Banderas picks up the kill and Rich Gang wins the series 1-0 with a